Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawnspear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1. Oh, it's going to be in parts this time. Whither the river flows, y'all. I think Fire Emblem does stuff like that too, where it's like chapter blah 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 part whatever, you know.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
You don't have to remind me, Benedict. I know, okay?
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
Pomp them up, dog. Pomp, pump, 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 pump it up. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But I just wanted to answer Punk's question real quick in the chat. He was asking what made me play this game, because he knows I like some strategy RPGs, but it isn't my favorite genre or anything. Correct. I love RPGs in general, though, so tactical strategy RPGs are still in my wheelhouse of games I do love to play, Punk. It's just certain ones I like more than, you know, other types of RPGs. But my point is, the reason I'm playing this is because it was actually gifted to me for Christmas last year, and I just been sitting on it all year. Been trying to fit it into the schedule. I almost tried it a couple times over the past year, but I decided to push it, especially since Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered had come out. I wanted to play that first. But yeah, now I'm finally playing this, and well, I've always wanted to play it pretty much since it got announced. When I first saw it, I was like, it looks like Octopath, which looks beautiful, but it's got tactical gameplay, which could be a nice change of pace. I mean, I still have more Octopath games to play for that matter. I've only played the first one, and there's a second one and a third one called Octopath Zero, so we got multiple Octopath games to play at some point. But anyway, that's why I'm playing it. Gifted game. Oh, and I didn't mention this in the first episode or so, but I did say that I have 7 RPGs planned. We've knocked out 1 so far. We played Pandora's Tower, so this was number 2 on the list. So yeah, and I said it would be a gifted game, so this one was a gifted one. Obviously, we'll talk about the next one in that 7. So this is now we have 6 remaining if you count this game, so 5 more after this lined up and ready to go in the RPG slot. This might be the longest one we do out of all of them, except for when we get to Dragon Quest IX, however long that game actually is. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other games on the list. I don't think any of them are as long as this, and then when we get to Dragon Quest IX. I'll just say this. Dragon Quest IX is the 7th game on the list. It's the last one in the line. Once we get to Dragon Quest IX, you know I've gotten through all my planned RPGs. Anyway, you have some complaints about this game, but overall you enjoyed it enough to play it twice. Well, that's good to hear. We'll see how I feel about it as I go. I will say I am enjoying it. It has tactical feel to the gameplay, but it has some Fire Emblem aspects, like the dying in battle, not having revives. I actually like when tactic games do that. It makes it feel like the battles go a little faster pace. Revives aren't part of the equation, you know? And I also really like that magic gets casted on the turn you cast it. That's still a huge plus to me in a tactic game. But alright, anyway, back to the dialogue. Sorry, let's keep this conversation flowing.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Mines in the time.
Farewell,
These
Frederica.
dickbag brother and sister. Yeah, fuck these people. Can't wait till we kick their asses too.
Use of our valuable time.
Wow.
I do so
How
love
facetious.
interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see.
What a couple of bitches, dude. Can't wait to throw them into the ocean.
Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
Exactly.
I apologize for those two.
This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Lora.
Sorry if you hear bag rustling. This fucking cat is just all over this plastic I got in this box
I can't believe we
earlier.
lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Bitch, you were there too?
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
And so we probably shall.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Indeed.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine?
Oh my god.
I suppose I could force myself to partake.
I suppose I can force myself.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Definitely going to be an interesting story overall, I think.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna.
What's up, what's up?
He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
Really?
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
Hell yeah.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Oh boy, we get to pick which one to do?
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
Okay.
And
Branching
why was
path
Castellio
much.
not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Damn, get wrecked, Silvio.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
Got him. Why not me? All right, that's why not you.
Good
Shut
show
up.
at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
All right.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Indeed I shall.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
Indeed.
I understand. This requires careful consideration.
Indeedly you do.
Gather the others.
Gather the
I will
others.
hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Yeah, I can see why this game would be designed to play multiple times if they're going to give me choices like this where I have to pick a path here. But it kind of makes sense. I kind of expected stuff like this with the way even with the name Triangle Strategy, it made me think I was going to have to play the game 3 times because like there's going to be 3 perspectives or something. But if it's just set up in a way because there's 3 kingdoms and we have to make choices on which kingdom we want to kind of gravitate toward, then we get to pick from the beginning which way we want to go with this path. It kind of makes sense. And also, I didn't want to miss your comment there about the magic in this game, Punk. Your favorite character in this game is actually a magic caster. I'm assuming you're saying it that way because we haven't met said magic caster yet. But I'm sure you'll let me know if and when I ever find them. But yes. Anyway, let's see who we want to pick. I'm not sure who I'm leaning toward yet, but let's see what the homies say.
At once, my lord.
At once, my lord. Me lord. Dun, 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 dun. Tavern is now available at the encampment. Sick. Sundry shop, so now we can trade kudos. Dope. Is there any side stuff at all before I get into the next cutscene? It doesn't look like it. So in that case, I'm just going to go right into the next cutscene. I'm not going to do any side things. Like, I'm not going to the encampment or anything until the next battle shows itself. I'm assuming this means it's a time where I can, where I can go around and talk to people. That's what this section means. The little scale thing for when we're going to make decisions and do some conversations and stuff. So let's get back to it, huh? Let's converse with the homies.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Maybe I should have made a save.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine.
We did get 7 marbles or whatever, and we have 7 homies that aren't Serenoa.
Such is the way of House Wolfort. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huet.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Yay! Hawk Archer Lady.
Well, then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly 1 coin for each of us.
Perfect.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
Indeed.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? 1 coin, 1 vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
All right, conversation shall begin. Esfrost or Hyzant, would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions, and as a player you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. Strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Okay, so based on my convictions, we have to convince them if we want to do a certain thing. That's interesting. Persuasion tactics. The key to winning over your party is gathering necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive talking to everyone you meet in your journey. And that's what I did when we were in the area before we did the tournament. I made sure we talked to everybody, and we got a bunch of little tidbits of information. So, you know, depending on what we want to actually do. Travel to the Holy State. Okay, so it looks like it's 3-3 already as it stands. And who's in the middle? Is that Anna that's in the middle? I didn't actually look at everybody's portrait, did I? Not really. There's the full portrait for Huet. The full one for Roland. And Iridor. It is Anna who's undecided. Okay. It's an interesting way to handle story branches. It feels like it actually have an impact. I know, right, Doctor? Also, welcome in, man. How you doing? Okay, so do we want to convince anybody to go one way or the other? I don't really know if I care which one we actually end up going on. Let's go ahead and talk to Anna and see what she says, because she's the one that's undecided right now.
Lord Serenoa.
Esfrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Okay. So she's the reason... She's the one that's basically going to be the swing vote here. Esfrost or Hyzant. She doesn't care which one we pick. So, We just get to tell her which one we want to do. So here's my question: is which one do I actually want to do? Because it looks like this is the first decision of the game, and I can pretty much sway it one way or the other with pretty good ease. So I'm not too worried about it. Your artist loves Huette's portrait. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the portraits, I will say most of the portraits so far have just been really good. I like them a lot. So, okay, let me do my own reasoning for my own brain. What do I want to do? So, Esfrost feels like the one because this is, like, they feel more douchey, right? Because of the stupid brother and sister, they were very douchey. But, of course, we made friends with the cousin. And then, of course, the general's pretty cool. She seems like a badass, but she might be a very cold badass that might whoop our ass someday. Now, on the Hyzant side of things, they seem pretty religious, but none of the people really rubbed us the wrong way as a bad person that we met. Not saying that there's not a lot of holier-than-thou attitude with... Like, they did get a little that one dude did get a little defensive when they talked about the salt, like, monopoly, but... You know, we talked frankly, and he was okay with it, but he was just like, how dare you bring up the salt thing? Like, well, y'all got all the salt, so what the fuck do you expect us to say, right? So, no, I don't want to know what the choices entail. This is a blind playthrough, Punk. I'm going to pick based on my own decision here. I'm literally just trying to choose based on what I feel like doing. So anyway, which kingdom do I really want to, like, start currying favor with? I guess is the idea here. I don't know if it really matters. We might be able to make an exact opposite decision later that swings it back to the middle so both kingdoms still like us, you know? So really just really comes down to which one do I want to do first. And I'm sure this will affect the battles we fight too. So I think I'm going to go with the Esfrost people. I don't know why. I thought about going with the Holy State one, but I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go to the deserty area right now. And, like, I don't know if I really like the religious people. I'd rather shun them and their salt-having ways. Or, you know what? Now that I say that out loud, maybe it's better if I go with them, because otherwise we isolate them even more because of the salt. That is not bad reasoning. And we already have a olive branch with them because we have, you know, Frederica the waifu. So, you know what? I convinced myself I'd rather go to Hyzant. They say Hyzant is the nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? There's multiple options. You hear everyone is treated as equals. Can scarce imagine so much sand. Or we can use our convincing argument that we just got from somebody about the Ministry of Medicine. I wish to see what miracles are performed at the Ministry and learn what kind of magic and medicines enable them.
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see why now you wish to visit Hyzant. Alright, so she's deep in thought. So she might listen to us. She might. Do we have to talk to everybody? Like, do we have to?
Lord Serenoa.
Esfrost's soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is the only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Okay, so she's one of the ones who wants to go to Esfrost. Let me... this one should listen to reason. Alright, let's visit the holy state of Hyzant and see what she says. Hyzant has its charms as well, I am sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? The Ice Mage, of course. It is said that the skill of their mages is unequaled. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors? There you go. See, what we need to do is try to convince the people who don't want to go to Hyzant.
Quite true.
I have heard the same. What magic I have seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able, my bow against their spells.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there may be some merit in visiting Hyzant. She's in deep thought. Okay, she's on the undecided. We've moved another person to the undecided fence. All right, let's just talk to the people who want to go to Esfrost then. Okay, let's talk to this dude real quick.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant holds much appeal to me. Sorsley and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. But I want to go to Hyzant, homie. Ah, you want to go to Hyzant, do you? Care telling me why, my lord? We can tell him about the Ministry of Medicine. Yep. Piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Hey, doubtless we could learn from the minds of the Ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might we could ask them for a book, but I've always been of the mind that the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Alright, another man deep in thought. Okay, last but not least, we gotta talk to good old Roland.
Say.
Doubtless Esfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? But I want to go to Hyzant. What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzant? The Holy State, homie. I'd be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal. There you go.
Certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzant is a country without kings or nobles. It is hard to imagine. But why imagine when we can see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You've given me much to consider, my friend. Alright, so everyone's on the fence now that matters, and the other 3 people want to go to Hyzant. So I think we're probably safe to say that we're probably going to Hyzant if we want to. So, is there any reason to talk to the other 3?
Serenoa.
I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Nah, we want to go to Hyzant, so I'm good.
Lord Serenoa.
Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be the beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we would benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. Indeed. And then Gila, of course, wants to go there too.
Serenoa.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? I mean, that's a good reason too. Convinced me as well. I think we're good. Decision made, as far as I'm concerned. Let's go. I'm good. Commence the vote. There's a good chance at least one of them is going to vote for Hyzant. One of the 4.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
It's like some Survivor shit. You are not eliminated. If that is your wish, then so be it. Hyzant is just as good as Esfrost. Well, he's right in there. All right. Already on my side, homie. And you already know what Benedict's doing. In fact, we already know what Gila and Frederica are doing, so that's all good.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. She's the one I expected to not be hard to persuade in general.
I changed my mind.
Hyzant has its charms, I admit. Charms I wing to see friends. Wow, is everyone going to be on my side? That's already 6 for me, dog.
You won me over.
I'm behind you, my lord. There it is. All right. Well, 7 for 7, y'all. We're going to Hyzant.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Illumination. We're going that way. We're going to Hyzant, y'all. Successfully persuaded everyone to vote the same way, and we successfully persuaded at least one person. So I got 2 achievements on that. You get an achievement for successfully persuading everyone, which, you know, I had enough information to do that. It wasn't so hard. It might be a harder thing to do later. We'll see.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant.
To Hyzant we go, then. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Here we go.
We have decided. We set sail for the Holy State of Hyzant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Me too.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Okie day.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
What's that?
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook.
Why?
I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzant.
They don't like pink hair bitches there, do they?
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
There it is. Racist.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners.
Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
You can try. But racism reigns, man.
Pray forgive my outburst.
So what
You've no need
outburst?
to
There was no
apologize.
outburst.
Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
All right, let's get to it then. Whither the river flows completed. Wow, that was a short one. I guess it's just part 1 of the chapter, so it was literally just the decision we make to figure out which direction we're going to go with the chapter. We'll make a separate save for that. But yeah, here we go.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land.
Sounds like fun.
Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Noselia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
Something about that with the statue in the middle reminds me a lot of the big Athena statue in Lunar 2, when you go to the big holy city of Pentagulia or whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway, chapter 3, part 2, y'all. A land of sand and sun. Maybe we'll actually get into a battle at some point. But first, let's pay our cutscene visit here. Go say hi.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
Nope.
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
What's that sound?
It's a gong, y'all. Or it's the pink hair alarm. Pink hair! There's a pink hair! Oh.
Could this be?
Could this be? Everyone seems to be saluting or something.
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Yeah, there you go.
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter.
Interesting.
The Holy State has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality.
I see. Socialism reigns.
As
Got
a
it.
result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly, if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But
Sounds so
achieving
easy.
Absolute equality is impossible.
There you go, Benedict. There you go.
The words of an unbeliever. The
A
goddess
non-believer.
showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract.
Okay.
We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
That's good. I swear to God, if you arrest her, I'm going
That
to kick your
said,
ass.
We would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
I see. Don't talk.
Silent. Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
I'm glad she's okay with it. She doesn't get all like, oh, how dare they? I don't wanna. She's like roll with the punches. All right, like I'll go with your traditions for now, but I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, I stopped it because I saw what you said there, Doctor. Like, she stands out in all ways. Not only is her hair super pink, but she's also the only one we have in our party that wears like a standout red color dress. So it's like even her whole outfit stands out. Like, look at me, I'm pink and red. You will look at me. She yells at people's faces that goes, ignore me! Good luck with that.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
To the palace we shall go. Let's meet this Hierophant. The word Hierophant always sticks out as one of the Persona cards from Persona.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
Okay.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages.
You got a deep
None
voice
are
there,
allowed to
Kamzel.
look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Okay.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regna.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
Oh boy, my true thoughts on the mining endeavor, huh? Okay. Well, my first thought is, they call themselves the Saintly Seven. There are 6 of them standing there, and I'm assuming the 7th is the Hierophant himself? Or this isn't all 7 of them for whatever reason. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, I think it's a significant stepping stone toward peace through the nations. I think it's a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone. I fear the intentions of the 3 nations are not aligned. I sense a storm brewing. That's my true answer, but I don't want to ignite that. So I'm just going to say it's the first one, I think.
I think it a significant stepping stone toward peace between the 3 nations.
A safe reply, to say the least, Lord Serenoa.
It is an ideal that I can only hope is shared by all those involved.
Indeed.
If I might ask, what is the ideal to which the Holy One aspires?
I would share the goddess's blessing with all of Norzelia. The Holy One wishes for a world where people are equal. The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret, but there is something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. But is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzant's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzant's pursuit of life and magic.
Sounds good. Okay. Any side stuff going on before I jump into the next thing here? Oop, there's some side stuff going back at Whiteholm. Franny and Cordelia are talking about the brother. All right, let's hear what they got to say. Little side cutscene action.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Damn.
How can you say that?
So cold,
He's
Franny.
family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Franny's a dick. Straight up dick. And that was a short-ass side cutscene. Okay, let me make sure that's the only one. What's the zoom in, zoom out button? There it is. Okay. I think we're good. We're good to go back to Central Hyzant and visit the Ministry of Medicine. Let's check it out. Looks like we might actually get to do some investigation here. We'll get to look around and talk to people.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
Bitch, please. I'll drown you right
I assume
now.
she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
Especially those.
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful.
Anything is possible.
And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
Experiment?
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
Uh-huh. Sure.
What was his problem?
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
But of course, let us take a break outside.
Let's take a break outside. How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you, but I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Alright. Merchants. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you'll not find in the provisioner encampment. It would be wise to speak with shopkeepers you meet. Hopefully it mentions which ones are like rare items, because I'll definitely not know them otherwise. But let's just go ahead and start right here with Frederica. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. It has less to do with the goddess's teachings, but then it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor her the source. I find it difficult to understand why in this nation that touts the quality of the Roselle must suffer discrimination. That one, that's exactly 100% this one. I suppose my ancestors did something so unforgivable that we have yet to earn the goddess's forgiveness. But the Roselle who committed those crimes have long since passed. In House Wolffort, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. Exactly. It's fucked up, man. Do you wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? No, actually. I'm looking around first. It's rare for foreign dignitaries to be allowed into the Ministry. Take your time looking around. That's what I'm doing. And I'm taking my free stuff with me. My free shinies, baby. Whoa. I didn't mean to spin that all the way around like that. What's up? From the source to the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. Okay. Looking for the shinies and stuff. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us and the salt from any who would do us harm. You don't say. I should keep an eye out for doors that I can actually go in. Was this a door over here? No. Okay. If there is anything like that around here, I can go in this door. Hello, hello. The goddess decides what those at the Ministry of Medicine should study, so they do not squander their time pondering it themselves. Okay. Don't squander your time. This house is very, like, colorful and fancy looking. There's a lot going on in here. And yet nothing to steal. So boring. Alright. This must be a shop. The itinerant merchant. Welcome. How can I be of service today? Well, you can tell me what you got. How do I know if it's a rare item? None of these seem very rare. Materials, consumables. I don't think any of this stuff would be considered rare, in my opinion. So I'm not going to buy any of those right now. It is cool that they sell those stones, though. Those stones could be cool magic, like stones to throw down on the ground to do AoEs for people who don't have magic. Hyzan is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. You got it, dude. Shiny right here. Timber! Could the streets really be that safe in a city with this wealthy? Wish I could say the same for Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father would be happy to know we thought of him. Sure. Who doesn't love some souvenirs? In Hyzanth, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you're only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. A little questionable there. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. If you say so. Minister Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Sorsley with distaste. I had heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Sorsley stem. Put that in your back pocket as a piece of information. Speaking of Exarm, what's up, dude? Everyone in Hyzanth knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessings. It is not wealth that drives Hyzanth, but the faith and happiness of her people. Okay. Can't ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How has the Holy State achieved such balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will the faith not waver? What is it that brings people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. I'm going to go with this one. There's no one who is free of desire. If those desires are not met, is it only natural that the people would become dissatisfied? No. What is Hyzanth doing to address such dissatisfaction? We needn't do anything. You need only take a look around to see. There are no needs or desires left unmet here. I know that Esfrost and Glenbrook still struggle with poverty and corruption, but here in Hyzanth things are different. The goddess leaves none of her followers wanting. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb? 100%. Yes, they do. Clearly. Like, yeah, to like unify so many people, there's got to be some bullshit going on, right? Like, it's one thing to say like, oh, there's going to be people, but no, he's just like, nope, there isn't any. Like, okay, that just sounds like bullshit. Hyzanth is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask that you not interrupt Minister Sorsley's work. And please stay away from the source. What if I want to hang out at the source while talking to Mr. Sorsley? Are you telling me that both of those things are wrong? Okay. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzanth's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Mr. Sorsley oversees all Hyzanth's dealings in salt and foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job even among the Saintly Seven. Okay. Sorsley's responsibility. Source is just ahead, but you'll have to turn back. Only those with proper permission can enter. Okay. I must ask you to turn back. Patrol around the source is always tight. You cannot pass through here. Yeah, okay. We can't go to the source. That was what I was told, and that's fine. Even though I want to see this salt. We don't need to see where they're getting salt from, even if they're prying it from the cold, dead hands of some dead people or dead people body. Who knows? The goddess's teaching condemned the Roselle to back-breaking labor at the source to atone for their crimes of their forebears. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. Wow, I bet if we go there, we're going to see a bunch of freaking pink-haired people who are just being enslaved to mine salt, which is fucked up. It must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation, rather. You. The source? Sorry, I can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. Okay. Sounds like a thing. Let me make sure we go inside all the houses. I didn't go inside this one yet. Oh. Ice Stone. And Marvels of Norzelia Volume 3. I haven't actually been reading those. We've picked up a couple of those back in the first town of the game, but I didn't really go into my notes to read them. Alright, did we talk to everybody around here? I think we did. Did we go into all the houses? I went in those two. It doesn't seem like there's another house to go in. The only other place to go inside of will be the Ministry of Medicine. The Ministry of Magic. Can I go back in here? Or is this going to... I wonder if this is going to precede the story or if we're just going inside to look. Nope, I can look around in here freely. Nice. Okay. The goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. That's cool. There's a shiny on the bed. Whoa! You can hop across the top of the shelves. That was crazy. Got another ice stone. Nice. Going across the top of the shelves is hilarious. They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. Yeah, if they're not lying to your face. The ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. That's cool. Treatment notes. Okay. You got an ice amulet. Oh, yeah. I got an accessory from the last battle. Need to equip some stuff. But we haven't had to do another battle yet, so it's not been a big deal. Until then, I'm not too worried about doing equipment and stuff. Another $600 in the pocket? Hell yeah. Goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there's something to be learned in all this. Perhaps, Benedict, perhaps. This is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. That's fine. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to those studies is what brings us the greatest joy. Okay. So much joy. There's so much joy in the industry. Hip-hop police are listening. It's our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may yet even unlock the secret to immortality someday. As far as you go, only those with the goddess's permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzanth. The ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and source of the people's pride. Okay. Okay. You say so. In that case, I guess we're done in here as well. We'll go head back outside first. Just to make sure nothing else popped up. And then I think we're done here, because I've talked to everybody else around here. Let me check the shop one more time real quick. Like, is there really nothing here I really want to spend money on? The answer to my head quickly is no. I don't really want to spend money on anything here. Renders a square flammable. And these are all materials for weapon stuff. I guess I could buy some more of these materials for weapon stuff so we can actually upgrade people's weapons. This wouldn't be a bad purchase, honestly. You know, grab a couple of iron, grab a couple of stone, grab a couple of timber, grab a couple of fiber. It's not overly expensive. And those can upgrade people's weapons and stuff. So I guess it's not a bad thing to do. Alright, well, on that note, unless I missed a shiny around here, which I'm hoping I didn't, I think we'll go ahead and press start and finish off this section of exploration. Best regroup with the others, indeed.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir thanks to Lady Frederica.
Sweet.
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Her pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What's happening now?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
Uh-oh.
I shall investigate.
Let me guess. Something went wrong with their experiment that they were talking about? Possibly. Ooh, a battle's about to kick in, y'all. A scream resounds from the Ministry of Medicine. House Wolford arrives on the scene to shortly after to see. Okay, before we do that, then let's do some equipment stuff. Actually, let's go to the encampment to do all this because I wanted to check out the blacksmith and the other shops and stuff real quick too. So here's our regular merchant. So he doesn't sell the stones here. Interesting. He does have these accessories, which I still haven't bought any of, and I don't really want to spend the money on right now. I want to keep my money fluid. Although it would be worth buying extra weapon ability stuff. Probably. But let's wait to buy that stuff and see what the blacksmith can do for us first. Also, is this the sundry person? This is the barkeep. Well, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wolfort soldiers have a place to relax so long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you till the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often too, my lord. Oh my god, what is this? Mock battles? Okay, you can engage in mental mock battles in the tavern. Each battle is different, so choose the one that best suits your aims. You can also replay story battles here. Okay. Can I... There's rewards for doing mock battles. Are you serious? Okay, so redoing a story battle, you can get rewards too. At least, assumedly, that's what this means. Wow, okay. Well, I'm not going to do this right this moment. But that's interesting that you can get some rewards for this. I don't know if there's any point in doing these other than if you need to grind out some levels. I'm probably not going to do any of those on screen, probably ever, unless there's like a very unique one with a unique reward that I want right away. Fiber is not a reward. I'm like, ooh, I need to do that right now. Eagle-Eyed Elder, welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolfort's always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you only need to ask. You'll be able to promote units classes here too. Fear not. I'll let you know when you're at one. Okay, cool. So characters do promote classes in this game. I was wondering if there was going to be a class system. It's going to be probably like a lot like Fire Emblem, more different classes for different people, and they can just upgrade to another like tier of their class. Anyway, at the Sundry Shop, you can exchange kudos for items to promote your allies. Okay. The trade post operates down on coin but kudos. These kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietuses and medals. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus points and not TP. Each quietus can be only used once per battle. Interesting. So it's like a special limit break type thing. You can only use once per battle. Medals are used to promote units' classes. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added to the story progresses. Okay, so you need the medals for the upgrades. Very similar to Fire Emblem. Again, you need particular items for certain classes to upgrade to their next level. I gotcha. So we only currently have 36 kudos. For a Quietus Point Plus... Oh, this is nice. More Quietus Point slots. Gotcha. Okay. So these are the Quietuses we can unlock, but I don't have enough points for any of these yet. Grants a currently active unit. Currently active unit will get a guaranteed critical hit. This recovers HP's allies' HP by 50%. Okay. And this moves an ally's turn to directly after your own. Okay. So you have to probably equip these Quietuses to particular characters, but I don't have enough for any of these. Okay, we have a history of Glenbrook. I don't know. It's only 1 kudo. I figured I'll just... Why not? The development of the... Yeah, these are just like information ones, I guess. So I'll just buy them all since they're cheap. Like 1 kudo per. I'm just like, whatever. We can buy all these. Maybe having these will unlock something, you know. Promote a class. I'm assuming nobody's actually ready to be promoted. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks. Recruit, Veteran, and Elite. Okay, cool. Promoting unit will increase both their stats and maximum TP and unlock new abilities. Raising unit's class also changes their appearance. You can also only promote a unit's class if they are at or above the specified level and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. Got it. So I need a Medal of Bravery for him. Medal of Bravery, Medal of Bravery, Medal of Bravery. Looks like Medal of Bravery across the board for now. So we don't have any Medals of Bravery at the moment, which not that I want to... And we also need to be level 10, which is a pretty normal threshold for upgrades in most tactic games, so it kind of makes sense. Alright, well, I guess we're good for now here. Can't trade for a whole lot of stuff. I'm good. Let's hit up the blacksmith real quick. Check out the weapon situation. So... I guess I need silver to even go to weapon rank 2 anyways, so I need 6 iron for any other upgrade. Jesus, okay. Well, I guess I could do somebody else's weapon for now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Roland's weapon upgrade. Let's get you this guy, Benedict. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Eugene. I don't know. Increases weapon potency. Increases fire damage dealt with clear weather. I don't know why that matters, but I'm going to do that one because I think her having more fire damage is not a bad thing. Alright. I don't have enough of anything else at the moment. I might just go ahead and raid the shop for all its materials. Now that I see how much of that shit I'm going to need. I might as well just buy everything I can afford. Oh, wait. I used up all my money. Ooh, I didn't realize I used up all my money. Well, never mind. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize I used up all my money doing all that. Okay, so accessories are this button. So we can increase by 10 HP or we can increase our ice resistance by 30. I'll give that to him. Who needs HP the most? Who has the lowest? Her? She's our healer. You know what? That's not a bad idea to have the healer give her more HP. That's a pretty good choice, I think. Alright, I'm cool with that. Let's get into the next battle, I suppose. I'm ready. Let's get into it, baby. Wait, is there anything else on the world map we need to see before this battle kicks in? Should always double check and zoom out. Alright, though. I'm ready for the next battle. Let's do it!
Anna, what happened?
Some researchers at the Ministry ran off with its secrets.
To think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers.
Non-believers! Shun them!
Unbelievers?
Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
Shun the non-believers.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings.
Okay.
You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done. They could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Serenor.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers.
Corentin? Oh, is that the guy that came and talked to us?
You are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
Okay, Corentin.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
The hot pursuit of a well, you know. Alright, I wonder if we have to pick units here. Or if we get to use everybody. Anyway, we just have to defeat Plinius. Alright, let me go ahead and save it first. Because we haven't done that for this battle yet. I don't mind saving it over this one, that's fine. Alright. Let's look at the unit placement real quick. You can change the initial placement of your units before battle. Select the unit you wish to move. And if you square select the unit on it, will swap units. Okay, got it. There's a limit to the number of units you may deploy in battle. And units over the threshold go to your new reserves and will not participate in this battle. Press Y to access where you can deploy units. Units that may prove especially helpful in battle are marked recommended. There's no penalty if you do not deploy recommended. Okay. So recommended is nice, but not required. I don't think we have a limitation in this battle. I think everyone's here. I think everyone's available. So I think we're good. I think we're right? We have everybody here, right? I think everybody's here. Somebody missing? Wait, is somebody missing? Hold up. We got Frederica, you got Gila. Benedict and Serenoa. I got Roland and Anna. I'm missing the archer lady. She's not here.
At your service.
Oh, I see. The little thing next to there. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so... Wait, I put her in, but it didn't take anybody else out. So, I'm assuming that my limitation now. 7 out of 7 units deployed. Okay, so... I guess Eridor is going to sit this one out. I will always use recommended characters, just because. And I think it makes sense for recommended here for the range and stuff. So that's fine. Do I want to keep her over there? I think I do. I'm probably going to have her like sit up on top of these buildings and rain arrows on these fools. But alright, we got a healer here. Got a couple of healers. Is this Plinius right here? It is. Alright. Got some battle... Okay, so these are all battle mages. Alright, got to be careful of these battle mages then. Mages can be a problem. Alright, let's get to it. Here we go. Bring it on, rebels. We got X-Arm and the other guy on our team for this battle, so we had a lot of
Plinius,
units.
give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Plinius, such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true.
Told you.
We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
Alright then. Simulation mode. You can enter simulation mode by pressing A on you other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of your various actions. Huh. That's kind of fun. I don't think I'll ever use it much, but it's good to know that it's a thing.
Your orders?
Your orders. Your orders are orders. I don't know. Should I just stay out of range and let them come to me? I kind of want to. I'm not going to lie.
For victory!
Kind of okay staying out of range of stuff, you know?
Have to survive.
Time to take flight.
Alright. Put her here, maybe. She can't reach anybody at the moment, but that's okay. We'll just end her turn right there. Oh, you're going to use haste on good old Plinius over here, are we? Alright.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, Serenoa and squad are going to be surrounded pretty much no matter what I do, unless I like take everybody to the middle. But I think Exarm and Corentin here are going to be good backups. So I'm just going to scooch him up a little bit and turn right there. Keep people spread out a little bit because I don't want to get hit with AoEs, you know. So I'll probably just put him here. Ooh, I'll use this on... Actually, let's put the defensive one up. That way he doesn't get absolutely wrecked.
Our victory is assured.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes, yes. Haste away. You think I give a fuck about your haste? Your haste doesn't scare me, dog. Maybe it
heads
should,
shall
but
prevail.
it doesn't. I'm gonna put her here.
Shall we begin?
I fight for peace.
Alright, I'm gonna put her here and end turn. Frederica. Alright, cool. Damn it, they're still in range of getting hit by two for one. Corentin needs to move. Well, I actually get to move Corentin myself. Interesting. Okay. I want to put Corentin here. He's got Icy Breath, which is all enemies in the range. Okay. Or we got Frosty Fetters, which is ice damage to a single enemy and have a chance to silence them. That's a perfect move to do on these fuckers. Let's go.
A cold wind blows.
Silence him.
Yes.
Nice. He has been silenced. Terrain effects frozen. Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it, though there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of units on them. Frozen tiles can be melted by fire attacks. Okay, got it. We must have froze the spot that guy was standing on. That's why it said that. Alright, I don't think I can get in range of this guy yet, but I'll put her here.
For victory!
Like, I don't mind moving up on these dudes, but I'm taking my time on it.
Time to take flight.
She's got some range on her. Probably gonna fly up on top of a building and start making it rain if I can. Alright, Serenoa's up. Kinda want to just go here and start whooping this guy's ass. The other guy got silenced, so I'm not even worried about him. If we defeat Plinius, the battle will just end, right? That's what it said. Oh, I should have killed that guy. I didn't think about his wounds getting healed by that guy. I wasn't thinking.
Shall we begin?
Darude Sandstorm. Okay. Exarm got rid of that guy. No worries. Alright, we need to move up on these mages over here. They're just getting hasted and shit, and I don't need their bullshit, so...
Let me heal your wounds.
I'm not going to move her up all the way, because she doesn't need to, but... yeah.
I see a path to victory.
Alright, Benedict Cumberbatch. I think I can give a Raging Beast boost to good old Serenoa from here.
It is time to strike.
Oh, I should have picked up the healing. Or the item.
I will end this.
Can she hit more than one person from here? She can. This dude's weak to fire. It's unfortunate I can't hit all these dudes. But that's fine. I'll just hit right here. So both these guys get hit.
2 ashes.
Burn them!
Out of my way! This research is mine. None shall have it.
We'll see about that, Plinius.
To work.
Alright, Corentin. About to do that Frosty Fetter action on you, so you can't be healing people. There you go. Silence that healer. Ooh. Doing Scorch right back, I see. Okay. How dare you?
I will end this.
Alright, I gotta get my other homies up in here because they're starting to fan out on me. And I should have already been moving up.
Charge!
I was letting my other homies get too spread out. Or I should say get too, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting these guys, I'm letting these guys get too set up, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Wasted time.
Plinius, you fucker. The hunteth is on. Alright, let's go for this guy. Nice crit hit. Nice crit hit. I like it. Also got that level up. Beautiful.
Forward.
Alright. Serenoa. I don't think I can move in range of hitting this guy, unfortunately. If I move here, can I hit this guy up here? I can. Alright.
On your guard.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Cooler heads have always prevailed. Cure wounds.
Much obliged.
Your wounds are healed.
Knowledge is strength.
Yay, Gila learned a thing. I gotta be careful with all my homies here.
How annoying.
Get him, Mag's arm. Sandstorm. Nice. Messed with his defense. I like it. Oof, okay. Ah, this other healer. You're being a dickbag, other healer. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah. Just move up. I'm gonna do another bulwark thing. I'm gonna do it on her.
A brief respite.
I can do
Raise
it.
up her defense.
For the future.
Benedict's
of
level
House
3. Oh, he's level 4. Nice. Yeah, friendly healers good. Evil. Opponent healers evil. Absolutely. It's the only way to assess them. There's no other assessment to be had. I'm cool with this right here. Burn them.
2 ashes. What?
Your orders?
All right, Anna. You're gonna get in the. You're gonna get in the fray here. Bring it on.
Allow me.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Are we not finished?
All right, we got Corentin up. Okay. Kind of want to. Oh, he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do with him then. I'm gonna give him a heal on himself. And then I'm going to have him move over here. Damn it, my archer beast is getting wrecked. Alright, and then we got Roland here who's about to charge up on this dude. Is this back attack behind him? Like, is this back attack here? I want to say it is. Double thrust his ass. Maybe he'll die.
My lance strikes true. Did you see that?
Yep. He didn't die, though, unfortunately. I think that was a back attack. I said critical hit. God, he was so close to dead, too. Alright, I'm going to move her over here. I'm going to have her kill this guy. That way Gila can heal her up.
You leave me with no recourse.
Oof.
Excellent.
Damn it. Frederico almost died, man.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, let me get rid of this healer first. I don't need the healer getting healed, you know what I mean? Let's get rid of him.
This ends here.
I shall do what I can.
Alright, you're gonna just move up. I'm gonna have you heal. Who get there? Who get there needs to heal.
I needed that.
How annoying.
How annoying.
I deliver you to the goddess.
Alright.
I shall try.
We're knocking these soldiers out one by one for show, My problem is I'm leaving this item behind and I do want it. But I also want to kill these dudes ASAP. But I also need to heal people. Man, I'm going to go ahead and use this on her. Screw it.
Let us reverse our fortunes.
And then I'm actually going to have him go back here and grab this. Because if I don't, I'll forget about it. Oof. Anna's almost dead. No. Alright. I think if I go over here, I can hit 2 people with a magic spell. No? Oh, she still doesn't have enough. Damn it. Alright, well. I guess go smack this guy. Fine. Eat my book, you fucker.
I can still move.
Alright, she's hurting. Which makes me think she should heal.
I'll take this. It's for life.
And she got a level up. Dope. And I'm going to go over and grab this. And she can wait right here. It's fine. Another item I didn't realize was there. I've been book smacked. Need to get rid of this other healer ASAP before he starts healing up the main guy, Plinius. Alright, so he should have enough magic to hit multiple dudes now. Resistant to ice, huh? I'm still gonna do it.
Come on.
I'm gonna hit the healer.
That didn't work.
It's okay. It's okay.
Charge.
The healer is what we're worried about here. I'm going for him. Double thrust.
You don't stand a chance.
Good damage, good
No
damage.
danger.
I have the high ground. Roland needed the level up anyway,
The
so
hunt
it's
is on.
worth it. The hunteth is on. I do want to get that healer, but I don't... Oh, can I hit the healer? I can hit the healer. Can't kill the healer, but I can hit it. Yeah, let's keep shooting the healer. I'm cool with that.
You leave me with no recourse. No.
Oh no! Egg's arm got wrecked. And he took the item? What a dick. Wait. If I go over here, can I get to this guy? Damn, almost. Yeah, I can jump across these things, but I can't reach anybody from here, so I'm just going to go back this way. I think I'll let him use a healing item. I know we're using a lot of pellets all of a sudden, but I think this is, like,
I need this.
worth it at this point.
Cool heads.
Plus,
shall
you get
prevail.
experience for actually using it. Does anyone really badly need a heal? Anna still needs a little healing. I guess I could just keep healing our archer.
Your wounds are healed.
Thank you.
Since she keeps getting wrecked by magic anyways, and I'll put her out of harm's way. I don't need her getting with an AoE, you know? I'll put her here. It's fine.
I shall try my level best.
Alright, Benedict, all I want you to do is go right... Sorry. All I want you to do is go right here to get this, and then I can do... Raging Beast on my boy here.
All for victory.
Our victory is assured.
Strength and magic. Ugh.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay. I'm gonna go Scorched Earth on this guy. For sure.
2 ashes. What? I will do
Also,
what
she
I
learned
must.
Flame Shield. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna back her up though. Still a lot of mages left alive. We need to get rid of these guys, man. We're doing our best. Terrain affects Puddle. Puddles form when it rains. A fire attack is cast on a frozen square. Ice attack on a fire square. Okay. Effects of lightning attacks will travel through puddles. Oh, interesting. You can utilize lightning on water puddles. I was not expecting a thing like that in the game. That's interesting for sure. Well, I guess we'll go smack this dude since I can't use any magic on him. Smack him with a book.
My turn.
I want to get this healer out of here, bro.
Be gone.
Alright. Healer is down. No more healers left for you. So unless the main Plinius guy has a heal, we're good.
This battle is ours.
Alright, I'm going up here. And I'm making it rain on your ass. Boop.
Forward.
Alright, you are going to go down here and fuck this mage up. Because he's going to be dead, boy.
Perish.
Night-night. Alright,
lead.
that's another level up for Sarah Noah. Alright. Anna's going to jump into the game here and knock this dude in the ass. Little stabby stab in the bung hole.
Sound strike.
Little double stabby stab in the bung hole.
Victory is within reach.
Hell yeah, it
They
is.
have to survive. Cold wind blows.
A cold wind blows.
Let me heal your wounds.
I think my archer got hurt again, so we'll just
Allow
heal her
me.
up.
Thank you.
This cat is messing with this
I
bubble
shall
wrap I got
try
in this
my
package,
level
and it's
best.
hilarious because she's just making a mess out of it. She's like chewing on it and shit. Ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna buff my defense back up.
Brief respite.
Much
A
appreciated.
brief respite.
Allow me.
Alright, move up with her. Flame Shield. Raise an ally fire resistance for 2 turns and grant them ability to counter fire attacks. That's kind of cool. I'll do it. It won't hurt.
For the good
Certainly
of
won't
all.
hurt. It also will give her something to do so I actually get experience points off of her turn.
To work.
Alright, this dude. We're working on other mages over here still. Let's get rid of... Well, let's attack this guy first, I should say.
I see through you. That didn't work.
Silenced his ass. It works. It's okay if he's resistant. It's still silenced his ass. That's all I cared about. Alright, this guy should be dead. Good stuff. Yeah, that guy's silenced. All he can do is swing his book at me, dog.
This battle is ours.
Can't reach that guy? Alright, well. Let's get where we can reach that guy. Finish him.
Now!
Beautiful. Alright.
My pride is
And she went up another level. Hell yeah.
Time to work.
Got almost everybody to level 4 at this point, I think. I'm going to move her up one spot just to get this item. That's fine.
From where shall we strike?
Alright. Let's move up Serenoa.
You leave me with no recourse.
Shall we begin?
Does anybody really need a heal? Roland does. Roland probably needs it the most.
Be at ease.
My apologies.
So the only person who's died for our side has been Exarm, and he's not even really one of my guys, so I'm okay with it. I'll use Bulwark on himself, fuck it.
A brief respite.
He doesn't have his own defense up, so might as well.
I fight for peace.
I guess fire counter only lasted 1 turn, that's fine. If I'm in range, I'm gonna do it again.
I shall protect you.
I shall protect thee. Alright.
Charge!
Alright, Roland, here we go. I don't mind using the double thrust. The double thrust! Boopity bippity Plinius. Boopity bippity. Roland's level 4 now too. Awesome. I think we got almost everybody level 4 now, which is great. Even this guy's level 4. Can I just reach with his magic from here? He doesn't have enough points. Well, yeah, he doesn't have enough points. Whatever. I'm just gonna... You can't even reach this guy right now anyway, so let's just put him here and we'll wait.
Your orders?
Anna, however, can get up in there and do a little poison on his ass. Do it.
Suffer.
Wait. Sound strike.
Did poison work? He did not get poisoned. It didn't say he was resistant. There it is. No? Damn it. No poison.
Here I come.
I was hoping. Can I reach him if I go here? I totally can. Let's try and blind him. That'd be fun.
From this range.
It's gonna make everyone attack his ass. Every double team we can do, the better.
Sound strike.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Get to him, Serenoa. Get to him.
Shall we begin?
Alright, Gila's the only one not level 4 now that I look at her shit, but... I don't know if I should move her up or not. Can I reach anyone who needs the heal? Nobody even really needs it.
I see. So Ice heeds your call.
Haven't we met before?
Oh.
What is your name?
I'm no one of note, I'm afraid. You must have me mistaken for someone else.
Huh.
Damn it all!
So, homies can have conversations with each other? Is there any marker or way to know that that can be a thing?
I shall try my level best.
How do I know if somebody can talk to each other? That's interesting. I'm going to give a Raging Beast to Roland.
All for victory.
Ready for more!
I will end this.
Alright. I will end this. I must end you. She doesn't have enough magic to do... Or, yeah, her TP isn't high enough, so she's got to wait a turn. Meanwhile, Roland's going to get a nice double thrust back attack on your ass. What is Rush? Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any enemies. Oh, that's dope. You can hit people in a straight line. That's dope as hell. I like that. Anyway, we're going to get this guy dead pretty soon here.
Yes.
He's almost dead.
Time for some research.
Do I let Quarantine get the final blow here? If he does, he's going to use his magic to get it. I guess so. Alright, I'll take the victory.
I do not miss.
That didn't work.
And that's the game, folks.
My goddess! I'm not your pawn. I am merely...
You are merely dead, because we got him. Alright, and that's some VICTORY, baby! Hell yeah. Got them recovery pellets for victory. Got 23 kudos in that battle. Beautiful. 1440 money. 1440 money.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research. Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see.
I see.
You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
Take them away.
You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
What will happen to them now?
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
People who don't believe.
You did
Quality
well,
my ass.
Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
If you insist, I do have a request.
Oh?
I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
We will take our leave here.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment?
Sure, sure. You want to go with us?
This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
Okay, okay. Okie dokie.
You wish to leave Hyzant?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzant. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius' plan. But I was a coward, one who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it.
That ... sound it does is so
On the
weird.
contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
They're gonna be besties.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin.
Hey, it's always good to have another mage in the ranks.
Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
For show, for show.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Alright, and just like that, Corentin has joined my forces. Fuck yeah. See, if we would have went to the other country, I'm sure there would have been a different character we could have recruited. But anyway, we got this dude. He's the ice magic guy. He slows magic. He can also silence them. He had some good stuff. And we only just got the surface of anybody's like potential right now. We haven't leveled up shit. I'm guessing the different elemental mages have different capabilities. Like Frederica being a fire mage or Corentin being an ice mage, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, there's a side thing going on over here in Ironstone. Okay, let's hear what's going on over in Ironstone. Ironstone is the, like, kingdom for the Aesfrost people.
Thalos.
Is that Alucard? Look at his sprite. He looks like Alucard. Anyway, I think this is the Emperor guy or whatever they call him, Gustadolf.
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Svarog's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalos. In Aesfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not.
Don't fuck it up, otherwise opportunities go away.
Position. Prove to me you are deserving of it.
Exactly.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalos as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Oh boy. Crush them. Alright. I must break you like Mr. freaking man over here trying to crush people. But alright. Sneaky stuff going on over in good old Aesfrost. But for now, let's keep going. I want to get to the end of this chapter. So, their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolfort bid farewell to the holy state of Hyzant. Indeed. Let's get to the point where the chapter ends.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Eredor, I told you. I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Very well and good. But we also have a wedding to prepare for.
Oh yeah, right. There's still a wedding.
Busy times
due.
lie ahead, Frederica.
Can't forget about the wedding, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us make it a grand wedding. Huette, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I'm just in time. I came to thank you and see you off on behalf of the Holy One.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolfort shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenoa, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
Bye, X-Harm. We'll miss you, I guess. I don't know if we should trust any of the 7, but we'll see.
We have heard much about how all in High Zant are blessed by the goddess's teachings. And yet, they told us almost nothing of the Roselle. What sort of lives do they live here? What sort of life did Mother lead?
Slaves, 100%.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
100% they're slaves, and they work in the
Forgive me.
mines.
I was merely lost in thought.
Thoughts of the Roselle, I presume.
Yes. I wondered what effect it might have on your relations with High Zant, now that we are to wed.
Right now, our three nations work together, but none can say what the future holds. Whatever may occur, know that you will not have to bear it alone. It will be a burden for all of House Wolffort to bear, together.
Thank you, Serenoa.
Thanks, Serenoa. You're the sweetest. A land of sand and sun, complete. We did it. Another chapter completed, y'all. Awesome. Sounds good to me. I'm going to go ahead and save over that one, and we're Gucci.